Hey, welcome to the channel. Welcome if you're new and welcome back if you're not. So spooky season is coming upon us. I love like two holidays. Halloween and Valentine's Day. And as you can see, I'm getting a little festive. But yeah, those are like my two favorite holidays. And I love talking about Halloween because, like, Halloween I love the horror of it all. I love the horror. I love spooking people, especially, I just love the festivities so freaking much. And especially, too, when it comes to Halloween, I also love the ambiance of it all. I love it. Like, fall and winter. I love fall and winter. I know I say it all the time. I do. But especially when fall comes around. To me, fall starts when August starts. Technically, it's like August 30th when like fall officially starts or whatever. But to me, no. It's when August comes. That's when fall starts. And especially, too, I like it around, I love fall. And don't get me wrong, I love winter, too. Believe me, I love winter. But, something about fall when it comes to, the change of atmosphere, pumpkins start to come out. You start to see the skeletons pop out a little bit. You see the decorations. Oh, I love the decorations. Where is it? One of my decorations, I don't actually see it over here. Oh, here it is. A few of my decorations I have them year round because they're not necessarily, to me, like this. I love this thing. And, it's a Halloween decoration, but, it doesn't scream fully Halloween decoration. If I were to press this, which I'm not going to because it's loud as all get out, it would say, who goes there, yada, yada, yada. I have this one and I have an eye one. I'm pretty sure I've shown them before. But I have this more so for decoration for my other channel. But, yeah, I love Halloween decorations so much because something about Halloween decorations is they're meant to scare you, they're not meant to be cute. Don't get me wrong, there are some really cute decorations, but the point of them, unlike other holidays, Halloween decorations aren't meant to be cute. They're meant to scare the ever-loving sugar honey iced tea out of you, and I love that because there's nothing funnier on this earth than seeing people being scared. It is the funniest thing to me. Even to me, even me, it's so funny to scare people. Not obviously to get scared, but, if it's only good fun, a few minutes later, oh, screw you, and then, you laugh, you keep the key. But, yeah. And also, too, nowadays, Halloween decorations are so advanced. So advanced. I know in the area I live at, we used to have this neighbor, or technically it was my neighbor's neighbor, but he went out for Halloween, Christmas, he went out on the decorations, and he doesn't live around here anymore, but every year, and I wish I would have taken pictures of it, but when you're young, you don't really think about those things, but every year he would decorate. And I loved his Halloween setup, because every year it was different, but, the thing is, with, he made, little paths, right? And I remember the last year I remember it, I went out, and it was darker. I think I was still in school around this time, but it was a nice little cool path. He had this little vampire thing hanging from a tree. he had also a little area to where you could sit. And, like, it was so cool. And, like, it wasn't necessarily complicated by any, like, it wasn't, like, complicated. But it would freak you out, you know, especially at night, too. And it was so cool, because I love seeing his decorations every year. Like, every year. Even the Christmas decorations, like, how he set it up was really cool. And, like, his little decorations would make noise and stuff. And I remember, too, because he lived around here, like, when I was younger. Because I know at that time I was older. Or, oh, pardon me. Like, we would play Manhunt. It'd be me and, like, the neighborhood. And, like, he would have his decorations out, too. And we would hide, like, either in his yard. Because we all, like, lived close to each other. Or, if not, like, next door, we would still all be close enough, right? And, like, he has this tree. Or had. I don't know if I think it got chopped. I'm not too sure. Chopped down. But, anyways. He had this big tree. And, like, I remember we'd always used to hide behind that tree. And, like, having the decorations and stuff, and, like, us playing Manhunt. Because I'd tell you, we didn't play Manhunt very often, because it got dark quicker, and, you know, we're always supposed to be home before the lights turned on. Or at 8, or at least that was for me. But, like, the few times we would stay out when it was darker, and, like, he had his decorations up, bro, it was so cool, but it was so freaky, because you had, like, that adrenaline of, like, is he coming? Like, you know, the person who's it, because Manhunt, I don't really remember, I think it was, like, 2 teams, and, like, between having that, like, the spooky things kind of going off, it was so cool. But anyways, yeah, I don't really see a lot of people decorating around my area when it comes to Halloween, or really anything. But I know there's another house that is a bit farther from me. Actually, there's 2. There is one house, and they have this big skeleton, and I joke all the time that I'm gonna take it. But that skeleton up is, like, year-round. Like, that skeleton is just up year-round. Like, once I notice the skeleton, sometimes I see him on the floor, and then I'm like, this is my time to take him. But then I see him back up, and I'm like, I'm gonna take him, you know? But there's this big skeleton, okay? And I think they, like, had cobwebs. Or, not cobwebs, my bad. Spider webs. Like, you know, that fake stuff. And they would have the skeleton. I had a name for that skeleton. I think I called him Skelly. How original. It was something like that. I don't really remember because it's been a hot minute since I've, like, seen him. I say that like he's a person. This is an inanimate object I'm talking about. But, yeah. There's that one. But then there's another one. Now this is the one that's like a lot further. This is like the second year I've seen them actually decorate, and that doesn't mean this is only their second. I don't really pay attention because, you know, I'm supposed to be watching the road. But I saw that they had their stuff up, and I wasn't driving, and it didn't really because it's early, you know, it's September, but it makes sense. But I was kind of just like looking out the window, and then I saw this, and I was like, oh, cool. And it was like fast because I really can't pay attention to it because, you know, I'm driving. But it was so cool, and they go all out. Like, their yard is a haunted house. Like, metaphorically. Because they've got the big skeletons. They've got, like, all these cool, it's so cool. Like, I wish I could explain it better, but it kind of went by too fast. But it was so cool. Like, I want to go up to the house and just look at it. Or, like, take a day. Or take a day to drive over there, but go slow and look at it. Because that house is so cool. Because I think they also do it for Christmas, too. But Halloween is, like, You know, I love Halloween. But it was so cool. And I can't wait to, like, kind of when I go out more. Or, like, when, you know, October comes around. You see the little pumpkins. Like, kids carving their pumpkins. Like, I know I had a squash last year. I had a squash last year. I think, no. Was it a squash? It wasn't a... I don't know. Was it a type of pumpkin? Anyways. I had this pumpkin-looking object. That sounds weird. Like, a little... I don't know. But... I had it for a while, right? Because I didn't carve into it. And it looked like a duck. Like, it kind of had a face. Like, the stem looked like a beak. The head looked like a duck head. Then it kind of, like, you know, meow. And I kept it. Like, I literally had it just chilling in my room. Don't ask why. I don't know, okay? I thought it looked cute. I was like, it looks like a duck. So I kept it. And then I had a smaller one, and then I had a little baby family, and then it started to rot, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I can't keep you in here anymore, and I felt sad. But then I was happy again, because, like, the animals had it or whatever. But all is to say, I think I'm going to get me a pumpkin. Yup. Probably going to put it over here, maybe. I don't know if it's going to be a real one or not, because if I find something, if I resonate with it, I'll get it. But if I don't... then I make it like a fake one or something. Because something I kind of want to do is like get a new backdrop. You know, for like Halloween. Because, you know, I love Halloween. I love going out for Halloween. I wish I could go out more for Halloween. But my situation, I really can't. One day though, watch. One day. May not be today. May not be tomorrow. May not be a month from now. But one day. But I want to get a new one of these. Because like... I kind of want to decorate under it, but, you know, I have my other, like I said, under here is my other, like, background for my other channel. So it's good to have this, but, like, I really want to decorate for Halloween. I love Halloween so much. And hopefully, too, I can find some things... when it comes to Halloween that I can do. Like, maybe, like, a Halloween... maybe I could do, like, a Halloween house. Like, the gingerbread Halloween houses. And maybe, too... I need to write this down. Because I really want to get, like, in the festivities. And maybe, too... we can carve a pumpkin. And we can give them a name. Or maybe not. Because the pumpkin would be outside. However... maybe I could still get, like, a fake pumpkin, and we can name him, like, Jim. Or Steve or something, I don't know. But, yeah. And maybe some other things. Because, like I said, I love getting those festivities. Because after that, I don't think you can really... I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't really know if there's... I don't know, maybe there are, like, some Thanksgiving things I can try. Like, you know how, like, they have, like, the craziest things flavored? Maybe I could do something for that for Thanksgiving. See, now I'm starting to get excited. But for Christmas, even though I love me some Halloween, right? Like I said, it's my favorite holiday. Halloween and Valentine's Day. But maybe... because I know they've got a lot of random things. Like, they will try to sell you anything. And this is not going to be... this is going to be a quick little side rant. On Christmas, they literally try to sell you everything. They will try to sell you a toenail... if they can find a way to market it, which I wouldn't be surprised if they did, honestly. But yeah. And then maybe we can do a gingerbread for Christmas too, because that sounds fun. And see how much of a wreck it becomes, because those things never go to plan. Never go to plan. And, like, other things. But anyways, this is more so about Halloween. But, like, if you guys have any suggestions for something that I could do for Halloween, let me know. Because if it's doable and achievable, I will do it. Because, like I said, I love me some Halloween. Spooky, scary skeletons, you know? But, yeah. Now, maybe try to find some other things. Because I really, like, want to get in it. You know? Really do. Because, like I said, I love Halloween so freaking much. like, I don't know what it is. Like I said, actually, it's everything. And something, too, that I do around this time, which I know I've said this before, but I'm saying it again. I play Night in the Woods. I can't wait to play that again. Maybe I can make it a series. I don't know how to do all that technical stuff, though. I can barely work my phone. But yeah, I can't wait until I have my hot cocoa. I'm playing Night in the Woods, the ambiance of, like, autumn, Halloween kind of kicking in, and I'm like playing some Night in the Woods. I love Night in the Woods. I would love to have more games like Night in the Woods, honestly. Like, that game is half the reason I go to my Switch every year, honestly. Because, you know what, side rant, Switch games suck, okay? Over the years, kind of accumulated, because my family, or more so not my family, but my mom, we are gamers, right? Or she was more so when she was younger. I'm kind of like, I've always grown up in that game or area. Like, I'm Mario, like, you know, you're either grown up on, like, Sonic or Mario, or maybe something else, but for me, those are two. I'm Mario, 110% Mario. But yeah, anyways, I've always grown up on that, so over the years I've kind of accumulated, like, you know, Nintendo things, specifically. And then eventually I branched off to, like, Xbox and the PS, whatever. But for the Switch, I will tell you, those games cost more than a mortgage, and they give you barely anything. And, like, I've seen briefly a bit about the Switch, too. Don't get me started on it, okay? I don't have much information on it, but it sounds like the games are absolutely ridiculously priced on there. I do want to get, if I ever get, because something I've always wanted to play was Tamagotchi. No. That's not called Tamagotchi. It's, like, you know, like, where you play little me characters and, like, different scenarios. I've always wanted to play that game. But anyways, yeah. Switch, I have, like, games on there. Most of them are kind of, like, 2-player. Like, I'm not going to play Smash by myself, okay? But anyways, half the reason I go to that every year, and the only reason why I play that thing every year is because of Night in the Woods. And I think they actually have, like, a smaller game for Night in the Woods, which I have to look more into. I don't know if that's true or not, because I take everything with a grain of salt when it comes from the internet. But anyways, I've yapped enough. Happy fall, y'all. Oh my gosh. And hopefully some ASMR. And maybe we should try some pumpkin spice things too. Look. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I love me some pumpkin spice. I do. I'm sorry. Hopefully I didn't disappoint you. I know, call me basic, yada yada yada. I know, but I love me. I love me some pumpkin spice. Especially, like, I think it's Panera. I know. But they have, like, these little muffins. I'm pretty sure it's a pumpkin muffin. It's so good. It's so good. See, I don't go to Starbucks. I do go to Panera, though. And I do get their, you know, little muffin. Not sponsored or anything. But yeah, I love me. Because I get cookies, yogurt, the muffins. Especially if they have the cream cheese in them. Oh my god, it's so good. But yeah, maybe I should try some of those. Because there are some cookies I do want to try that are, it's a certain brand that I really like. I don't remember what they're called, but they are expensive. But maybe I'll do that. Maybe we can do some pumpkin spice testing. I also know one year, I think it was like 2 years ago, that I made pumpkin spice bread. It was so good, you know. There are very few things that would ever make me willingly do something I don't want to do. are like, okay, there's few things that will ever tempt me. And I'm ashamed to say that one of those things is pumpkin spice. I'm ashamed, I know, but it's so good. I don't know why it's so good. My taste buds just fiend for it, okay? I'm an addict. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to the pumpkin spice. I can't help it, okay? And especially, too, because that's something I really think I want to do. Because I really do think I want to try that stuff on here. Because there are bound to be some things that I have not had that I would like to try. And, yeah. I mean, what's it called? The pumpkin spice may consume me. So I may turn into a pumpkin. And if I do, sorry. I've been pumpkinified. That's... Oh, I almost gave me a stroke. But yeah. And hopefully too soon. Don't fully quote me on this though. Because sometimes I know how I can be. This pretty soon will be like fall. Festive. And then eventually after that, it will be like winter. And you know what's something really weird too? And maybe this is me just being like freaked out. Or me going off the wall. Because, you know, talking about pumpkin spice is starting to give me the jitteries. You know, I had this really weird dream last night. And in my dream, I've never dreamed about it being snow, like, my dreams including snow, right? And, you know, this probably is just something, it's just some, I don't know, conspiracy theory. I don't know, okay? But I just feel like I have to say this. Maybe for the sense just, you know, I could write this down, but I'm already talking about it. I had a dream last night about it snowing. But it's like, I was convinced in a weird way, because I know I was dreaming, but I was like, oh, well, it's snowing again. But, like, in real life, me thought it was snowing, but my dream me, my mini me, as I like to call them, like, I didn't know I was sleeping. It's really weird, but anyway, so I wake up, I look outside, I'm like, well, it's not snowing. Obviously, it's not snowing. It's the middle of September. It's fall. Ain't shit falling except for leaves. I digress. Okay. I go to the TV because sometimes I keep the TV on for the animals just to have a bit of light in the room. And I've never had anything snow related as like a background for any type of noise, because normally I have like autumn ambiance on, or like it just kind of depends on the season. Like for summer I kind of just have fireplace. I don't do anything for winter because normally the power is out. But yeah, so I look up because I'm just getting everything situated, and I see snow. I see a snow background, and on it says "Don't forget me," or "Don't forget about me," or something like that. And it was really weird because I've never interfered with anything like that before. And I don't know. Like, I think it's connected. I think it's connected to something, man. But, you know, that's just me. Like, you know, and I'm saying this because by the chance that something happens that you guys may not know, I know, okay? Because I have it on record. I have it on this little camera phone. But anyways, I'm gonna skedaddle. I'm Noah. I hope you have a fabulous day. I hope you have a great day. Like I said, I'm Noah. Don't forget to drink water, eat food, but most of all, love and care for yourself. Bye.